Greetings, YouTube. As a somewhat proud member of the It Really Took You 50 Plus Revives to Beat the Gauntlet challenge, I can attest to the fact that there are some fights in this that are just exhausting. I always thought Weapon X would be like that, but Archangel, man, such an MVP. But Dragon Man, Terrax, etc. Kabam sometimes puts the FU in fun. Of course, I know some people who claim they did itemless, which is, better than me, give or take the 50 plus revives. My man Fujitak just completed it. And I think, as usual, he has some text to narrate this. Okay, finally did the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. I don't really know if finally is appropriate, my friend. It's only been out for, a week? It's not like you waited 6 months. Finally did the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. Took about 20 small revives. I'm guessing you mean level 1 revives. And a few dozen medium heal potions. Again, that's amazing compared to a certain someone that's talking right now. So, not really looking for any class for Tier 5 class Catalyst. I'm sure that's probably because of July 4th sales. He said, here's the team he used. Okay, so, Hercules, Apocalypse, Archangel, Apocalypse, and Ghost. Now, for me, as somebody who sucks with Ghost, I was all about Namor. And, for that matter, it was a little bit more of a Aegon experience for me. As in, a lot more Aegon experience. I just feel like when you reach a certain combo, especially 999 obviously, but even like 700-800, it's just fun. Even when you get knocked out, it's just fun to come back. I almost used Heimdall, but really you can't sacrifice a spot on the team for the variety. Okay, so shout out to my man LC Music Tracks, but of course we had to mute this to put the voiceover over it. Hercules, Ghost, and Apocalypse did most of the fights, he says. Wow, look at that editing. That reminds me of my man, The Exit. So he actually put what champions he used on what pass. That's next level in terms of commitment. Okay, here is the Nexus Crystal. From this, I want either a new champ or a first-time awakening. I mean, it seems like the bar is pretty low, but he has a lot of champs. And survey says... Awaken King Groot? Yes. I mean, if that's the only thing in it... What?! No! No! Fujitak, do you know how many times this guy, with his Nexus Crystals, it's just bad meme, depressed meme. It's the opposite of this. It's 3 options that all suck. This is one of those that you just pray you could spend some amount of units to hit a claim all button. This is what makes first world problems of 6-star Nexus Crystals first world problems. Because when it said Awaken King Groot, he's probably thinking, oh, that's what I'm going to do. And Apocalypse popped up and he's like, well, I can't pass that up. And then Warlock popped up, and Warlock's probably the third, I would say, honestly, in this list. Because he doesn't need to be awakened. But still, in a normal Nexus, he would be over the moon to awaken Warlock. What would you do? I think I'd go Apocalypse. Especially since he uses Apocalypse so much. Warlock gets additional damage and gets better on defense, he says. Really? Apocalypse gets some healing. That's useful for long quests. Tom Hanks thinks about it. Yeah. No. King Groot benefits the most, gaining regeneration and extra poison damage. This is so funny. I do think he does benefit the most. Objectively. I have Tech and Mutant Awakening gems anyway, he says. I mean... my Awakened Cosmic Champs, King Groot, coming to join the party. That's so funny. Thanks for watching, he says. Well, thank you for the submission. This is why you explore the Gauntlet, YouTube. Now, plenty of you watching this could say, yeah, but I got Groot, OG Captain America, and OG Daredevil. And that's easily possible. For what it's worth, I got Hercules, but he was already max Sig, which made me really want to give away Hercules. But I will always remember the Gauntlet 2022 run for finally awakening my Red Hulk in a basic crystal. Fujitac, you're awesome. Thank you for the submission. Thank you for the amazing editing as always. This was a ton of fun to commentate.